Hello, Matt here, and I am playing Mr. Toad. It's an absolute joy to return to such a wonderful, wonderful character after 5 years. As you can see, I'm Toad shaven, and this is the studio where it all happens. Let me show you. The green screen is just behind, and we've got various bits of props, portly down there, and the cake, and a rather messy looking custard pie, and then over here we've got various other bits of props and Mr. Toad hanging up there. So basically, if I show you, this is the studio. This is where all the magic will happen, which is basically my back bedroom here in the house, and that's the little setup there. It's an absolute joy to come back to Wind of the Willows, and adapted a wonderful script 5 years ago, and Tom directed a beautiful show. So we're so delighted to be able to bring this to life. And Mr. Toad is, I think he's very similar to Bottom from A Midsummer Night's Dream. There's a sense that Kenneth Grahame is very clever how he writes him, because you don't get a lot of Toad. You have sections of Toad, and I think if you had a lot of Toad, you'd end up sort of your head exploding, a little bit like Bottom. But because you get lovely little sort of snippets of him, it means that you sort of revel in the moments when he returns, and that for an actor it means you get little breaks in between bits, and but he's infinitely lovable, I think. And I think yes, he is conceited and he is boastful, but it all comes from a sense of truth and wanting to do the best for his friends. I mean, he probably doesn't see quite as far as the end of his nose. He doesn't necessarily think all his audacious plans through. He gets carried away. I suppose like a child, really. He gets caught up in the moment and doesn't think about the consequences. And there's something quite freeing in that, actually, when you think about it. As adults, we're quite good at kind of going, no, must do this, no, must plan properly. Whereas Toad just kind of goes, oh, I'm enjoying this, let's do it, hoo-hoo, poop, ah. So I adore that bit of him, and I love the story in itself, actually. It's a story, I think, for me, what I take away from it is about the beauty of the natural world, but also about friendship and solidarity. And I think in these times right now, that is a fabulous thing to hold on to, our friendships, and to have solidarity in working towards a better life all together. So I think it has a wonderful allegory for our modern times, even though it was written over 100 years ago. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this online reimagining with the fabulous team that we've brought together, and we'll see you very, very soon on the Riverbank. Hoo, poop, poop, ha ha.